This is the Kickstand Deadlift. It's one of my favorite deadlift variations. So I'm gonna show you how to do the exercise and then we'll talk about the technique afterward. Okay, so what I really like about this, I used to use single leg deadlifts with my clients. And as you can see, there's a lot more of a balance component to the single leg deadlift. I haven't done those in a while. It's good to work on those if you want, but it's hard to load them up because eventually it'll become very tricky to balance. However, with the kickstand deadlift, I'm still working on balance, but it's not as much of a limiting factor because I have my back foot down. And now I can really load up these muscles. And really important, this back foot is just touching the ground to provide some stability, but I don't have a lot of weight on it. Maybe 10 or 15% of my body weight is on my back foot. And what else is important here? You can do it one dumbbell at a time. Of course, it's going to, like if you don't have two dumbbells, you can use one dumbbell. Either side works, although there's some pros and cons. If you wanted to load this up, both dumbbells in both hands are gonna be a bit better. And again, what you're gonna do is you're going to pivot from your hip, keeping your back straight. It's okay to get a little bit of bend in your back. It's not the end of the world. Just make sure that you, let's say, avoid some of my clients I don't use this with because they start feeling something in their back. It does put a little bit of a demand on your, let's say, that whole pelvic, lumbo-pelvic area. So if you have any injuries, you got to be a little bit careful with this. Any back injuries, you want to be a little bit careful, loading it up especially, but it can be great. And again, it's something that you can load up more easily. And instead of the single leg deadlift where, yeah, you can do it, but eventually it's going to get tough to balance. Both are great, but if you're looking for something that you can load up and have less of a balance challenge, which is going to lead to more strength and more muscle, then give the kickstand deadlift a try.